Hello and greetings from the Jersey Shore. Billy Cassie here, real estate expert, author, and real estate broker here at Shore Realty Exchange. I'm talking today about buying foreclosures. Behind me you'll see pictures of foreclosures that I've listed and sold for some of my clients. Some of my clients are banks, asset management companies, government agencies, and real estate investment corporations. They hire us to list and sell their bank or government-owned foreclosures. Have you ever considered buying a foreclosed home, also known as a bank-owned home or REO? I'm sure you've heard that you can possibly get a fantastic deal on one of these gems. It's important to know what you're looking for and how to shop for a foreclosure. There are several ways to purchase a foreclosure. But first, let's look at what is a foreclosure. Foreclosure is the legal process by which a lender attempts to recover the amount owed on a defaulted loan by taking ownership of and selling the mortgaged property. Why does a home go into foreclosure? There can be many reasons. It can be job loss, sickness, death, or bankruptcy, just to name a few. Buying a foreclosed home can be a little different than purchasing a home from a homeowner. Most foreclosures are sold in as-is condition, which means that in most cases you cannot negotiate with the bank after you've made your original offer. The banks may disclose in the listing the homes are sold strictly in as-is condition. If you have a home inspection and the home is in need of repairs, most banks will not issue you a credit. If you are an investor, you have to be careful with this. Some sellers, such as HUD, may keep your earnest money deposit. HUD perceives investors to be savvy, and your earnest money deposit could be at risk. If you are an end user, owner-occupant, trying to purchase the home to live in, most likely they will refund your earnest money deposit, which is typically $1,000. Depending upon where you purchase your foreclosed home from, whether it's on the courthouse steps or from the seller directly, there can be some downsides. If you are purchasing at the sheriff's sale, you must do some due diligence to make sure there are no liens on the property. When you're buying a home as is, that means you get not only the house in the shape it's currently in, but also the title, including any liens placed on the property. Some of the liens you might run into are contractor liens or divorce decrees. Contractor liens happen when general contractors or subcontractors who did some home renovations or repair work are still owed money. A lien placed because of a divorce decree is often the result of past due child support or spousal support. There's also a redemption period. Almost every state affords a period of redemption to homeowners in which they can earn their home back by catching up on their bills. You may purchase a home on the courthouse steps, and it could have squatters living in there with squatters' rights. You will be totally responsible to legally evict them at your expense. This could take months, and in some judicial states, years and thousands of dollars in attorney fees. Many foreclosed homes have been neglected. Homeowners have no incentive to maintain the home's condition when they know they're going to lose their property to foreclosure. The homeowner will simply not spend any money to make repairs unless absolutely necessary. The homeowner may even damage the property intentionally. Many times the person living in a foreclosed home is not the homeowner, but could be a relative. If you buy a house at a foreclosure auction, you have to take it as is. That means you aren't able to inspect the property beforehand to know whether it has some serious problems going on inside or not. That's why many buyers prefer to instead buy REO homes. You can make an offer on an REO property with the contingency that it passes a home inspection. There are a few benefits of buying a foreclosure. If you can purchase it for the right price, it could be instant equity, and that would be fantastic. Another benefit is that they almost always cost less than other homes in the area. This is because they're priced by the lender, who is not emotionally attached to the home and needs to clear the property off of their books as soon as possible. Cash is always king when purchasing a foreclosure. However, there may be financing options such as a VA loan, an FHA loan, a USDA loan, or a 203K repair loan. Talk to your lender about your options and the condition of the home that you're trying to purchase. The 3 stages of foreclosure. Deals can be found in all stages of the foreclosure process. Where you begin really depends on your comfort level. The foreclosure process starts when the property owner is not able to make the payments on his or her loan. The lender files a public default notice, which begins the pre-foreclosure period, often referred to as the grace period. During this time, the following opportunities exist for finding bargains on pre-foreclosure homes. Stage 1, pre-foreclosure. A property owner has defaulted on their mortgage payments, but the formal foreclosure has yet to happen. Properties in default can be found at your local courthouse, where defaults are registered, or possibly online. The property owner may be motivated to sell his or her property to a third party to pay off the loan and avoid a foreclosure on their credit report. This type of sale can also occur through a short sale. A short sale is a sale where the lender approves of the borrower selling his home at an amount less than what is owed. Once a lender ultimately agrees to a short sale, the property is traditionally listed with a local real estate broker. The listing then becomes a 3-party sale: the buyer, the seller, and the mortgage company. To protect yourself when buying a pre-foreclosure property, be sure to obtain legal advice from a respected real estate lawyer, talk to your accountant about any tax liabilities, and be certain you are working with a knowledgeable foreclosure and short sale real estate agent. Stage 2, foreclosure. When the grace period ends and the notice of default has been filed, the home goes to public auction. Oftentimes, properties sold at auction can be the best bargains, but homes bought this way are risky and sales are difficult to execute. For example, court-appointed trustees only accept cash or cashier's checks. Properties are sold as is, and there is usually not ample time to conduct thorough home inspections. Back taxes and multiple liens may also apply. Stage 3, post-foreclosure. If the foreclosure doesn't sell at auction, it usually goes back to the lender and becomes an REO. Banks typically list the REO with an experienced real estate broker like myself, who markets and maintains the property for resale. The broker will field offers and in most cases help in the negotiations. The lenders are still financially responsible for all the maintenance and upkeep, so banks are usually very willing sellers. They want a quick sale, normally within 90 days or less of listing the property. Okay, how do you find a foreclosure? A great starting point would be to work with a local real estate agent or broker that is well versed with foreclosures, like myself. A local real estate agent or broker can help you find foreclosures. The banks and government agencies generally hire real estate agents so they can market the foreclosures on the multiple listing service. And remember, the seller pays the real estate agent in most cases, so their professional services, it's free to you. They may have inside knowledge about the foreclosure buying process, and they can help guide you through the transaction. They may even know about up and coming foreclosures that haven't hit the market yet. Often they have assets assigned to them weeks or months before they are listed. Though you'll find many foreclosures listed on traditional real estate sites like Zillow, Realtor.com, and Trulia, there are also a number of foreclosure-specific listing platforms. Many of these sites also offer auction listings, short sales, and other distressed property listings as well. Don't be surprised if some of these online sites have delayed, old, or misinformation. Many times people find homes online and they call me wanting more information. And when I look up the property, I find out it's already under contract or it's been sold, it's closed. So the information does not get updated on these sites as frequently as Realtor's MLS site. Be careful not to rely totally on these online sites. You may miss out on a deal. I will place additional links below to some of these sites. Most major banks, including Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and M&T Bank, have a list of foreclosures too. There's an abundance of government agencies that regularly foreclose on properties for unpaid tax debts, mortgages in default, and sometimes even because of criminal activity or investigation. I will post links below for some of these agencies as well. So once you've identified a property and have inspected it in person, it's time to submit your offer. I highly recommend that you visit the property prior to making an offer. When they say a picture doesn't lie, this is one time that it does for some reason. You cannot see all of the defects of a home from the photographs. If your offer is accepted, it's time to contact your closing agent, whether it be an attorney or a title company. Have your finances in order, do your inspections, and hopefully close on the property. Congratulations, you've purchased a foreclosure. All right, if this video has been helpful to you, please click on the little thumbs up below and subscribe to our channel. And now, I like the green screen behind me to go to some tranquil and peaceful place. Thanks for watching.